Skin puppies.
Ooh, that's the only thing that came in. Skin puppies from your end. Damn.
Why? Why does my video quality look so shit?
Because the upload speed here is like you taped a letter to a turtle and are sending it to the internet.
You guys look fine though.
Yeah, just because I'm sexy.
Download is better than upload.
Ian, you gotta download more RAM. We all know this.
I'm fine on RAM. I'm only using 17 gigabytes.
You gotta download more.
Do you have...
The cops are coming.
Yeah, we got a call that one Maxwell Swope is currently skinning puppies.
You'll never get me alive!
Come out with your hands up, sir. This doesn't have to get nasty.
No! I can't do gunshots, so that's the best I got.
Yeah.
Do you have the quality of service high packet priority turned on? It's in voice and video.
I'm pretty damn certain I do.
Alright, you may want to double check that just to be safe. Because that does make a decent bit of difference. Alright, well, I have no clue then.
Let me turn that off and see what happens. No change.
So, not immediately. Just give it a couple seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it back on.
Waiting for Ian to become a 2D sprite.
Ian, the Danganronpa character.
Oh! Is that the problem? No?
Probably is. Well, guess not.
Nope, I'm running it through. They get a little preview image. It's fine.
Nah, shit, copyright striked.
It's me. I'm the one copyright striking you for that.
Yeah, I am Hall and Oates. What a stupid, stupid band name. I get that it's their actual names, but pick a different name if your names are Hall and Oates.
Good God, that looks like 360 or 240.
I'd even say 120.
You can count the pixels. Wow. Oh, now it's good. I think. Nope, it's bad again.
It looks about the same. Oh yeah, it's.
Oh, it cleared up a little on my end.
It's bouncing back and forth between amazing and utter shit. I can count how many different lines of pixels a finger takes up. Look at about 20 there.
Did we sell the +1 sword?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have a +1 axe now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It is already out of my inventory. It's just not.
Yeah, it was mostly in trade for that bag of holding.
We now have a bag of holding. Which, as you know, is one of the most useful adventuring items ever, because you can just shove all of the party's entire inventory contents into it and call it good. Getting it out in the middle of combat is a little more difficult, though.
Dude, that's why you gotta have a Hewer's Handy Haversack. The superior item.
I'm gonna slash your sack, dude.
Just like what happened to my uncle's friend.
Call him the pirate now.
You can't tell that story on Twitch.
They call him the Cyclops.
Max will get...
No, he got them both in. They call them butt nuts.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're gonna leave it at that because we don't want Max to get banned.
What fucking? They're not gonna ban
Clip it.
Maxwell
Clip
me saying.
But you talked about sexual contact.
I've seen worse on Twitch.
I'm legally obligated
It's
to
not-
report him.
I'm a mandatory reporter, but only for Twitch.
It's sexual if you're in
Oh,
the
boy.
C and BT.
Oh God, Evan, put that away. Take a cold shower, buddy. Take a lap.
Keeping it alive.
All right. Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I was mostly holding out because Ian was figuring out his stuff. All right. So last time, y'all cleared the ruins of Thunder Tree, headed back to Neverwinter, did a bit of light shopping, and now you're back in Phandelver, where you have just spent the night.
Ooh, so I'm back to full hit points.
Well, this took several days, so you got a few rests in, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm back to full
HP.
hit points.
Your hips. Your HP.
Hey, is anybody but Droop learning how to drive the wagon?
Granny can like, you know, try it out for a bit.
Francine, no, like it's an actual thing you gotta learn, and Francine's teaching Droop, and I want to know if any of the actual players want to gain that proficiency over time.
Yeah, I'm okay if Granny starts to learn it a bit. She doesn't do a whole lot aside from cook, so like, she got free time.
Yeah. Also, just Francine rolling up on the party with a full fucking covered wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're
Mhm.
doing the going to Wyvern's Tour and Coneyberry, or around Coneyberry for the Banshee, right? And
Those
then
are
we're
the
going to Cragmaw Castle.
those are the two side quests you guys have accepted that you have not completed. Yes.
I thought we were gonna do Cragmaw Castle first.
Oh boy.
Right, because he might be getting murdered.
Dwarf's life is on the line. Wait, that doesn't sprinkle a little bit deeper. There it is. The demons. Yeah, demons. Crinkle.
Let's see. What is Is this Granny? It's not quite Taco, but it's
develop a
not
film in
me.
my throat to do the voice good. Here we go. It's there now. It's really gross.
Would you like some cookies?
No.
Damn. Every crinkle.
So, Cragmaw Castle.
I think that's a good idea. We should
Yeah.
avoid murder at all costs.
Nope.
Well, I mean the murder of the people that we like.
Well,
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Obviously.
then yes. Otherwise, no, all the murder.
Makrubek and I, thank you for helping us in our glorious conquest of other goblin kind. Let us set forth on the road.
you're
Absolutely.
doing your part to spread the good word of Maglubiet.
I'm not a party to this.
Then you literally are.
The race walk starts now.
Oh my god. I did not prepare Cragmaw Castle because I wasn't like. I prepared everything else, so I'm just now looking at Cragmaw Castle and oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna be a bit. Do we need to take like 5?
No. I'm hiding everything.
It seems that Cragmaw Castle hasn't been constructed yet. We should go do the Banshee thing first while we wait.
That might take a while.
Oh god damn it! I have to do the stupid settings thing of like let me
Dragon
hide
Quest took like 3 sessions.
We're just giving a dead woman a comb. Can't be that hard. Walk up, say like, "Hey, you're dead. Here's a comb. Leave." That's it. There's not gonna be
you're
any
dead. Here's a
complication.
comb.
Didn't
Yeah,
we need to ask her where something is?
I don't. We have a comb for her.
Ask her about a wizard's spellbook.
Yeah, I can
Right.
pull it up to refresh you guys because you would in universe remember this.
Yeah, totally.
His name started with either an N or an H.
I get those later.
Hearken.
That sounds right.
You're no. You got both letters wrong.
Hearken.
Bow gentle.
No, it's nothing close.
Hearken is the vampire from Skyrim. You know the vampire lord dude? That's. Oops.
Ah,
Hmm.
B. The H of common.
I think
What was
H
it?
is the H
Voting
of
pool?
common.
Anyway.
H of B is the H of goblin. There we go.
No.
Is that true? I don't speak Goblin.
I don't either.
And you never will. It's a closely guarded secret.
So what's Do you know any words in Goblin that I could learn?
Yes.
Goblin is entirely communicated in belches.
If you're prepared to dye your skin green and also become a permaslave, that's what we call permanent slaves.
Your skin isn't green.
May I teach them one fun word?
Oh, it depends on the word whispered to my ear.
Booyog.
Yes.
The goblin word for magic is booyog. Given our extremely limited understanding of the rest of the world, we have no words to explain druidic magic versus divine magic versus that of wizards and sorcerers. All of it
demons?
is booyog. All of it is booyog. It's all booyog. If we see some shit we don't understand, it might not even be magic. We'll just call it booyog.
Always been
Can I-
booyah.
can I-
So can I
Can I
am
insight
I
check
allowed
this?
to use this? This sounds like a great term to use.
It's a catch-all. It's a terrible term.
Can
Uh,
I?
What?
Can
Why
I
is it
insight
terrible?
check
What?
whether or not he's telling the truth?
Yeah, alright, you can inside it, Evan, roll the appropriate skill
What exactly are its origins that make it so
and
terrible?
just message me what you got and if you're being truthful or not, I guess.
I got a 21.
God, if Booyog is actually has like horrible origins.
It's like bullshit.
It's a slur for every other humanoid.
Booyah, the verb
Just means
going
non-goblin.
Like, Tali doesn't really care to find out what it actually means. She just wants to make sure she isn't getting just completely fucked over.
Yeah, Booyog actually stems from a slur given to other goblins that disguise themselves as non-goblins. But because of the mischievous nature of goblin speak, and over the many years, it just became synonymous with magic.
So, Tali, you're not really able to tell if he's just fucking with you or if he told you the truth.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So go
what's the
ask
plan,
the
gang?
wizard. We're gonna go fuck around with the undead, I guess.
All right. Well, also good news that Ponyberry, you do know that it's decently close to Wyvern's turf.
Which one would we encounter first? On the
If
road?
if you stick to the road, Ponyberry.
Alright.
Wyvern's Tor is like a whole ass mountain that you would have to spend maybe a day walking off the path towards once you're close.
All right.
So you're setting off
Onwards to Coneyberry
to Coneyberry.
to free the Banshee Agatha or something.
Terribly sorry, but I forgot to fill my water BRB.
You're such a tool.
Off to
Alright.
Tony Berry to
Guys,
ask
we have
the
two
banshee on
temp
a date. I
HP.
don't remember.
Did anyone else want to eat some of Granny's food to gain 2 temp HP?
Absolutely.
All
Oh,
right.
Granny, you got real ass ingredients now, like flour and shit, and art.
I've just been
Yes,
keeping it
flour
loosey
and
goosey
shit.
on like the ingredients that he uses to make it, and just give a generic food or some fun food.
Well,
So,
yeah, but now you have a card so you can go eat shit.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you
Uh,
get 2 temp HP. Granny gets 2 as well.
all right. So how fast does your fucking mule go, Jacob?
Faster than a person. Its base speed is like 40 feet around. It also has advantage on saving throws against being knocked over.
Okay. Are we there yet?
Oh, I'm seeing how long it would take.
not yet, Crinkle. Just like every 5 minutes on the dot.
I swear I will turn this ass around.
Oh no.
I want to go to Elminster Land.
Yeah. So, uh, according to the PHP, your cart doesn't go faster because your mount gets tired because it's lugging all of you. So that makes sense. So what is it, like 24 miles in a day? What was the
Yep,
Yeah.
about
so let me get the measuring tool. So
The
yeah,
big benefit is that it gets tired instead of us.
yeah. So uh you spend about 2 days on the trail riding along and you have to spend 2 nights on the trail and then pretty early on the third day you see the ruins of an old town.
Why are all these? What? Why are all these human towns in ruins? Seems like they are poor craftsmen. I bet they also blame their tools.
Back for back.
Yes.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was trying to partake in some pigskin humor.
Some what?
good job.
So
You have you're pink. Your skin is pink. Elves, some elves, some humans, some dwarves. Goblin kind calls them pink skins because of their pink skin.
so as you arrive to Coneyberry, it's like at this point it's just a few standing buildings, air quotes standing, and you're able to see like the Tribor Trail going off to the east and make me survival checks.
Huh, I'm not bad at that.
Ha!
5. I'm pretty bad at that.
15.
12.
I
Yeah,
have received a 14.
yeah. So what did Kringle get?
One, but not a natural one.
Oh my God. So yeah, Macroback, Francine, and Granny, you, all of you take some time.
Ian, would you please put yourself to push to talk?
Uh,
Sorry.
all of you spend some time looking and Macroback, Francine, and Granny finally stumble across a little path to the northwest, sorta heading out of town. And do you guys follow it?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, this seems to match the description that the Harper sister Guerrero gave us.
Yeah, so you follow it along, and eventually you
Wh-
uh
Where are we? On the map?
Okay.
Okay, okay.
you are to the north, like you see the couple little dots leaving the
Oh, yeah.
northwest.
Hmm.
You're on that path.
Yes, and at the end we shall find righteous retribution.
Aren't we just going to ask her some questions?
That too.
I think that is what we were going to do, yes.
All paths I follow lead to righteous retribution.
The forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
Macroback is visibly uncomfortable. He doesn't know why. I know why.
This place is super creepy.
No, he's totally fine under pressure.
Dun
Um,
dun 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 dun. Dun.
this is
Well-
pretty ominous.
I pull a Gimli gripping his axe in the forest move, in that I grip my axe while in the forest.
Francine walks in.
Are you? Oh,
Oh,
All right.
I don't think my magic provided enough protection. Okay, Granny coming
Mine
after,
will.
going after Francine.
I'm just gonna preemptively cast armor bag at this on myself.
All right. So,
That's it.
Francine, you enter first.
Mhm.
Keep pulling up the wrong thing. Uh, you. This was a home of some sort. Uh, Sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch. All of it old and of elven craft.
Hmm. Elves.
Man, if we ever settle down, I'd like to get a couch like that. That looks comfy.
I'm not living with you.
I mean, like if we get a stronghold or something.
I don't think I am in any need of a stronghold. Thank you for offering, though.
Also, do you remember which of you has the comb?
I have it written down on my sheet, so if no one else does, then I have it. Because I was there when we talked to the Harper.
Yeah.
And I am a man of the gods, one specific one, and an evil one at that, so, you know, give and take, give and take.
So, yeah, all of you now are in the building, and very quickly the air, like the temperature starts to drop. Uh, and before your eyes, a pale, barely noticeable light flickers in the air, quickly gaining volume and taking the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. As far as any of you could tell, she may have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now.
That makes her more beautiful to Macroback.
Gross.
Oh no.
He doesn't like elves.
Still kind of gross.
He doesn't like elves.
But it kind of implies that if there was a hot goblin lady that looked real mad at him, he'd be more into it. That's kind of gross. But you know, to each their own.
It seems to fit with the character, though.
Yeah, man.
To
I'll
each
still
their own.
feature him.
Macroback only gets a hard on if the person can physically beat him to death. So like,
Mm.
Ugh.
I don't like what that implies.
Agatha.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I've done this. Foolish mortals. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?
We have some questions for you, and a gift, if you would be so kind as to answer them.
Let
And
me
I
see.
take out the comb and set it on the ground in front of me.
The smile, the hateful expression melts away a little bit into a very patronizing smile, like you I can't figure out how to describe this well. She basically like a dog did a funny trick.
He thinks he's people.
A secretary 4 hours into their shift having to deal with their third idiot in a row. Like, customer service face.
Very well. I know that you seek many things. Ask me one question, I will give you the answer.
We're going to need to powwow for a minute. Just to... So we were gonna ask about Bojangles?
I don't think you should use the word
Oh,
powwow,
gentle.
but yes.
Mr.
Um,
Bojangles.
Where is Bojangles' spellbook? Oh wait, no, this was I thought this was like during our powwow.
Sorry.
Yeah, I do think that's what we're looking for, though.
Again,
yeah.
probably
that should
shouldn't
be...
use that term.
Yes, but should we phrase it like where was the last? Because I feel like if we just ask her exactly where and she's like a fucking genie about it, and it was like I don't know where.
Where to the best of your knowledge?
Where was the
to the best of your
last
knowledge?
place?
Where was the last known position of Bojangles' spellbook?
Where can we find Bojangles' spellbook?
Bojangles! That's a fucking southern fast food chain.
What was that, Francine?
Where can we find Bojangles' spellbook?
That has the same wording
Where would
issue
be the
as
best
where
place?
is it?
Where would be the best place to look for Bojangles' spellbook?
What's the last known location of Bojangles' spellbook? I think that's good.
I think that sounds fine.
Oh,
Granny, you're a well-traveled woman. Tell us, what are your thoughts?
You're very old. This ghost is very old.
Monkey.
Perhaps you two.
You obviously have something in common.
You have an appreciation for elvish decoration.
Probably.
You're making a lot of assumptions today.
Well, we're assuming that you're old. That's a fact. We call you Granny.
No,
we
not
know
that.
your name, and we choose to call you Granny.
Not
because
that.
You're
And
old.
I said I prefer. Okay.
Also, you walked in here and I know. Wait, that was Francine that commented on the elvish architecture, wasn't it? Or fucking furniture.
Yep.
Whatever. It's fine.
Crinkle, that was a bit of a cultural misstep.
Right.
Been a
We need to be racist and fascist in completely accurate ways. Okay, I apologize. Go ahead.
No,
Granny.
nothing. I have
No.
nothing. No.
Okay. Well, I was. Do you want to ask the kind woman? Ghost.
Sure. Yes. less
That-
likely to make the ghost angry.
I should point out she's not a ghost, she is a banshee.
Banshee.
There is a very significant difference, and if I knew it, I would be telling you.
Did we already hand the comb over, or is it like I ask
Yeah,
it?
the
Okay.
comb, I set it down. I set the comb down.
Yeah, the comb is gone.
Gone like she picked it up, or it's gone?
Gone like she ghosted it away.
It's in her hair.
Alright.
And the ghost is Agatha, the
Banshee.
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 Thank you. Oh God, what's a good cranberry?
That is the name of the banshee, right? Or it's not just somebody else.
Agatha.
Agatha?
Yeah, it is Agatha. Okay. Just wanted to double check. I was like, if it's not Agatha in Agatha's lair, we're in a weird. It's a weird situation.
Arrest her
got
for
lucky.
breaking and entering.
Okay. Walks up to Agatha a bit, to be in front of everyone else. Looks back at group. What does the group do when I look back? Do they just give like a thumbs up? Do they just be like,
I'm pretty sure we're all still in there with you.
yeah, I'm just in front, and I looked back.
I mean,
Francine feigns a little grin and it looks very threatening.
Oh.
She sort of bares her awful teeth.
Macroback trusts you to do your job.
Okay,
If you don't,
Agatha,
there will be repercussions.
where is the last known location of Mr. Bojangles' spellbook?
Gentle.
Gentle.
Bojangle. My bad.
Well, that I remember having that book. The last time I remember seeing it, I traded it to a necromancer named Cernoth from the city of Erebor over 100 years ago. I do not know where it is currently.
Is that it? Yeah, can we no longer ask questions? Is that it?
Goodbye.
Oh, goodness me.
And then she's gone.
What
Oh,
was the necromancer's name and what was the city's name?
Cernoth. What was the city name?
So the necromancer's name is spelled Tsernoth,
Cernoth.
and the city is spelled Iriaebor.
These are some fucking names.
Fucking fancy ass names, yeah.
Yes, Pat, I would like to buy all of the vowels.
Give me an entire supply of vowels.
Well,
Oh.
at least now why did I type a fucking tilde? Sorry, I typed a tilde in my notes on accident. So, hold on, who did we need the spellbook for? Why are we... Oh, the Harbor asked for it.
Sister Grig, and it has something to do with the
Organization.
clan's interests.
Right, yes. So, now, all we need to do is find the city Erebor. Good question.
She just
Well,
asked. She just asked us to talk to Agatha. I don't think we have to find the book.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think
Hold on. I'm getting a divine message from Maglubiet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maglubiet says she's gonna ask us to find the book.
Make a religion.
She offered us like a couple of healing potions, I think.
Oh, shit, I did it with advantage, but 17.
I don't know if that constitutes finding an ancient city.
Maglubiat doesn't speak to you.
Oh, I know. I was doing it for the bit.
Oh.
Maglubiet does things for the vibe.
for the
Also-
divine.
Also, just to metagame a little bit, you guys can see the whole map. You know that there's not like a ancient city here.
No, we
I don't
can't.
know. We can't see the bottom right corner.
Yeah. I don't have a map of the entirety of the Forgotten Realms featuring the Tribor Trail up and to the right of me. That would
As
be metagaming.
Mr. Matthew Colville once said, the map is not the territory.
When did he say that?
I don't know, just fucking one of his 100 videos.
I don't know. We were pretty locked in when we played fucking uh, the last
Versus
one.
Strahd.
Yeah.
Versus Strahd. Well, you were literally magically locked in. If you tried to go out, you would go mad and maybe die. Probably die.
Boy, it'd be fun if we just go out.
Fine. Why did you write fuck backwards?
Is it backwards for you?
Ooh,
Yes,
In
and
the
backwards
camera,
for us.
yeah.
Your
It's
own
not
view is
backwards for
weird.
me.
Yeah, your own
you're
view
a
is
lot
mirrored
of
so that you know
Also
what
backwards
it's
in
doing.
real life.
Yeah, not backwards to people viewing it from stream.
So most computer softwares show yourself mirrored because you're used to seeing yourself in a
Mirror, yeah.
and the way you actually looks very strange to you.
See that what really got me was earlier I tried to show my boyfriend like my like a shirt with text on it, and he couldn't read it,
Have you
saying
considered
it was backwards.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe like his eyes were closed or something.
Maybe.
Also, Evan, how many syllables are in that word for a reflective thing that you use to look at yourself?
A mirror?
Okay, I thought you said it mirror earlier, like one syllable mirror. And I got very injured.
I'm gonna look into the mirror over here.
Ain't that what Timon was? A mirror cat?
Let's continue on to commit genocide on orcs.
Goodness
Yeah,
gravy.
that's what we were doing in Wyvern's Tour. Orcs are just worse goblins.
Yeah, of course. Look at any content related to D&D. It says right there, orcs inferior to goblins.
Yeah,
Yes. That's
they
how
come later in the alphabet.
first you fight some orcs, then you fight some goblins. That's how the progression goes.
Fun fact about the Goblin alphabet: the first 6 letters are Goblin.
You know what? Why not?
The 7th is H for Hobgoblin. We're working on getting it changed so the H is first. There's a lot of bureaucracy.
All right.
Hello.
So yeah, you guys return to. I presume you quickly leave Agatha's spooky home and return
Yeah.
to Monastery.
Yeah,
Got
we
what
don't
we wanted.
want to stay there.
Hey, Drew, did you die?
No.
Good.
Did you?
Same.
Yeah, actually.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm here.
All right. Give me another survival check, everyone.
Oh
What if
no.
I don't wish to survive?
A
17.
fucking die.
This time it's a total of 2. I
Oh.
doubled my last roll.
13.
Yo, at this rate, eventually you'll be rolling 100s, like later in the sesh.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, based
Data points.
from where you are, you're barely able to see Wyvern's Tor, off in the southern distance.
Do I see any wyverns?
No.
Any
Alright.
rock?
Yeah, of course there's rocks. It's a mountain.
Oh, fucking the bird! The bird!
The bird, the bird.
The bird that lives on mountain.
No. Like, you guys are pretty. How far away? How far away?
And also, can you remind us 100% of what we're supposed to do here? Are we just supposed to get rid of these orcs, or is it like bring us a fucking 150 orc head?
No, you just fucking you do a murder.
Have been attacking people on the road, like killing and stealing all of their stuff, and so I think it's kind of just a hit mission.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we will hit them with the might of the glory of the You guys got where I was going. I didn't even need to finish.
Height of the glory of the power of
Strength.
cock of
So-
Magoopa.
So you will have to leave the cart somewhere on the trail because there isn't like it eventually the path between you and the tour get it's fucking mountainous.
That's fine. We're gonna hide groups and the cart pushes off the trail.
Yeah.
Leave the
Alright.
creature with a white crossbow that he will never use.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you'd feel bad not leaving him something. At least to take his own life and get terrible.
Jesus Christ.
I could send, once we're close, I could send Tinkle in to do reconnaissance.
Rock reconnaissance.
That's smart.
Reconnaissance.
Didn't that go horribly when there was the dragon and all?
No, it went perfectly fine.
Oh
So
yeah,
you-
it went fine. Tinkle just had to give himself up because like it looked like you were gonna die or something, or
Yeah.
dragons are very aware. I've already forgotten.
So yeah, you guys start heading south, making your way through the mountains, and it takes about a day, but once you're close to the tour, who is like leading the party?
Hmm.
Who knows the wilderness the best?
I got a +3.
I'm pretty sure that our goblin tribe was from the mountains, Evan. At least that's what I always envisioned. I know we have.
What do you think? I am a fucking ranger?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, we could be in the front, leading people up, where, like, we know the mountains. The more up,
Remember,
the higher.
remember he got a 1 total, not
And
Well, I
natural.
know. No, so I'll
Two.
I'll be in charge. Macroback knows the mountains, obviously. Also, my hatred for all non-goblins leads me towards orcs. It's like a compass, but for non-goblins. I'm just always spinning. But if someone else wants to take the lead, feel free. And don't offend them.
So, well, whoever is leading, make either a perception or a survival check.
Yeah, go ahead.
14, good sir.
All right, you spend some time. This place is very smoky, and like even after the large wyverns have been driven from it like years ago, the smell still sticks around, and it makes it kind of hard to see, and you don't find anything in the first hour, but you can try again.
Maybe we should dress up like a bunch of weak, rich humans and wait for the orcs to attack us.
Do you just carry do you just carry those kind of clothes with you all the time?
No?
Then
Wait, hold on. Do I? I might. No.
all right. So that's a non-starter.
Italian granny poses that, and we could hide nearby.
I mean, that's. I guess that's an option?
Or we could keep looking.
Hmm. We have no guarantee that they'll come out anytime soon. I don't know,
I have
maybe.
one.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead. You got a thing.
Just thinking we keep looking for it, but we try to be sneaky about it. If we happen to spot them outside of Wyvern's Tor, then maybe we can execute a plan like that. But I think if we just sit and wait, they'll never find us.
If you, I hate to say it out loud, but if you want like pathetic and easy to steal from, I can certainly provide that, or some. I
Do
can
you have any way
pretend
of
with that.
do you have any way of broadcasting your patheticness to the wider world? Like, is there any kind of signal, like a pheromone, like a kobold juice you could secrete that draws predators?
You've heard me scream before. I'm very loud.
Like bears to honey.
Is
Like
that
bees to an exposed face.
no?
Like goblins to a human village.
Like what?
Hmm.
Like my brothers and sisters to that baby. I mean, what? What was that?
Like Matt LeBlanc to subpar acting roles.
Damn.
So we keep searching. If we happen to spot them without them spotting us, then we use Francine as bait and
I'll take the lead then. So I can.
Well, alright, well, Francine, may McLuviet guide your way, and I cast guidance on Francine.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
It lasts for a minute.
Oh, good
like
thing it's a cantrip.
I like hearing hell yeah in Francine's voice.
Hell yeah!
All right.
Quick, add the D4.
19 plus
Oh,
Oh!
1. A dirty fucking 20.
All right. Yeah, you eventually find the you you don't really come across the camp itself, presumably because it's in well, what you find is an orc who is half asleep
Hmm.
in front of a cave, and you see a small bit of flame crackling inside that cave.
Oh, that was easier than I thought it'd be. I think we found our work.
Do you want me to go take a look?
Tolly slit his neck.
Or do we want the stealthy, invisible person to go take a look?
send Kinkalin as a bat. Just a regular bat, they would suspect a thing.
Bats do belong in caves.
Can't Tinkle also go just
I can
invisible?
also just make
Well-
this half asleep orc kind to us and offer
Oh
an
no,
oat
no,
cake.
we're going to kill him. I'll just stab his throat if we're going to kill him.
No, but I mean like we can get past if we need.
No.
Well, but then we'll have all the other orcs to deal with.
Why
Can you
not
make
just
them
kill
old
this one?
friends? Can you give us an orc army?
I
Have
just
you been
figured this
holding out
might be
on us, Ray?
quieter. That's all I figured.
It's very quiet if you slit someone's throat. They can't make much noise.
Half asleep. Look,
Yeah,
already being disturbed. Orc.
You disturbing him, Granny.
all the noise parts from those creatures are right in the neck. Cut that. All they do is gurgle.
In my experience, there's also some in the chest area. You should make sure to get those out too.
That's the second step.
Tinkle, turn into a bat, fly in there, give the whole cave a nice once over. Come on back out.
All right.
Why not just have Tinkle go invisible?
Because
It's a little
what?
bat.
What's better? What's better? The orcs in there have a chance of hearing a little goblin fucking stub his toe and give himself away, or it's just a bat and they pay it no attention at all.
Can he be an
Make
invisible
it-
bat?
No, we can't.
That would also raise suspicion. A normal bat does not raise suspicion.
Why do
A
you
normal bat also isn't invisible.
why do you want
What?
invisibility so much?
Because it's really hard to notice to see things that are invisible.
Oh, it's not about noticing, it's about arousing suspicion.
And it's even harder to see that which is put directly in front of you and treat it as though it's completely normal. Like the societal standards that are placed upon our soldiers' shoulders since birth.
Just send in the bat.
Just fuck off and put the bat in the building, please.
Is that
Tinkle, you little slave boy, go!
Get
Yeah.
out of your little twinkle.
This
So you-
game.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I think you can say that on TV.
Oh no.
Wait.
Twitch.tv?
So yeah, Tinkle turns into a bat and starts. He flies over the one orc outside's head. And are you warging into him, or
Yeah. Morgan into him.
all right? Make a perception check.
I like that we tricked Travis into making Game of Thrones references.
I think bats have maybe sensitive hearing and sight? Just check it real quick.
They certainly don't have sensitive sight.
Bats actually have incredible eyes. It's
Yeah,
just
but
that
it's
they're
fucking D&D 5e.
well, yeah, but they're yeah, it's true. Yeah.
They probably went with the trope over the realistic.
It did. So keen hearing. Would you say this is hearing at all or just sight?
I mean, you're more looking than like hearing out for something, is how I got the impression, at least.
Yeah, no, totally fine. Normal roll. Oh, that's pretty good. That is a. I'm looking at the wrong stats. Oh wait, no. I think I used the perception of the creature. So yeah, it's a 15.
All right. Let me see what the deal with these boys are.
Bunch of Chippendales orcs out here living their best
no.
life. Oh yeah.
So you see a couple of orcs all kind of like half dozing, half relaxing just by the fire. And then you see what looks like a massive like, especially to your now tiny little bat form, fucking mountain of flesh that is just it's hard to discern what exactly you're looking at until you get around to the other side. And has Crinkle ever seen an ogre before? Does he know what an ogre is?
I'd say probably not, because if there were ogres around, then they probably would have ruled our goblin tribe and not hobgoblins unless they got us. I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right, so yeah, you don't know what this thing is. You know it's fucking massive, and its skin looks just thick, and if it was awake, it might try to eat you.
Okay. I have Tinkle start flying back out. I unwarg.
All right. It's looking pretty sleepy in there, pretty relaxed. A bunch of them just hanging around the fire. However, there's what?
Did you notice where the smoke from the fire was going?
You can see it like wafting out of the cave.
It's coming out of the entrance of the cave.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
No, we can't.
here's an idea I just had. What if we kill the guard, and then we build a smoky fire in the entrance to the cave, and just suffocate them all?
I
I
am incredibly in favor of that.
Do you know how
yeah, but
big of a fire we would have to build?
very.
Basically, we would just have to put a whole bunch of green wood over the entrance, in front of the entrance to the cave.
Wouldn't they be able to eventually notice that and then maybe
Oh yeah,
hit
yeah.
it out of the
But
way?
if they're asleep, they'll just if they're asleep, they'll just suffocate in their sleep. And
No,
if they're awake,
Polly,
they'll
I'm
have to run through the fire.
Polly, I'm gonna have you do this right now. Make a survival check.
Okay.
We are on a
there's a
mountain.
reason.
A total of 18.
Yeah, you are. You would have to go maybe a day away to.
There's no wood on the entire mountain.
This
Oh,
part. Oh.
Not
no.
not like any fresh, anything that would.
No pine trees.
No.
Damn. I have
It
oil
was-
flasks. Those are
They-
are smoky.
Must have kept the
Fair
wood
tinderbox.
from when they were traveling.
Also, again, there's a reason they call it.
If you have
Smoking
to travel
someone
for a
out.
day, if you have to travel for a day to get firewood, where the fuck did the orcs get the firewood?
I mean, they've been traveling
Caravans.
to the road to,
Oh,
you know,
fair.
ambush people and steal their stuff. So
You know, it was a good idea with the
It
problem
was.
of no fuel.
No, hold on. I do think we can make something of this. Because I have 10 candles
I've got 2
Okay.
flasks of oil.
and
moving
40
on. Moving on.
We could burn the orc guard.
I
Hold
Polly,
on,
you know
let me
there's a reason.
see. Let me check my
That might just smell good though.
Polly,
It doesn't.
Yeah.
there's a reason they call it smoking someone out. You don't die of inhalation unless you're like drugged. People run. You cough and it hurts and you leave.
Okay, fair.
Well, yeah,
Still.
but to get to us, they would be
Okay.
running through flame and then find a hail of arrows and
Hold on,
spells
hold
on the
on.
other side. I still
Yes.
think it was a valid plan. I didn't
No, no,
think
no.
it would work.
Tully, I don't think that we should ditch the fire plan entirely. In fact, I think it's a very good plan.
I think we can use it to funnel them into a smaller area at least if we had just set smaller fires.
What we could do is you pour your oil out on the ground, and then someone who is loud, dressed in bright colors, durable, has an axe, runs in, gets all the orcs to chase him. I run past, I drop a torch on the oil, I set the orcs on fire. The orcs die in a fire. If they don't die in the fire, they get cut down by us.
So the other option is I could attempt to sneak in and just kill as many of them as possible.
Yes, and then get murdered to death by a group of orcs when one of them
I'm
wakes up.
I think I know a
very
better
fast.
alternative
There
to
are
the.
very many of them.
I think I know a better alternative to your fire plan.
What?
You hold the you hold you're next to the cave. You get ready to toss the oil. So you run past. The orcs come, toss the oil, light them all on fire.
Considering how racist I know humans are, I can see that ending with me being caught on fire.
No, you ran
I'm not being
past.
accurate.
I have tusks.
You're the first one. You're in the
Unless-
lead. We know the rest are the other orcs.
Macarak, unless the orcs have caught up with you,
Yeah,
you're fine.
I'm not particularly fast, and orcs are crazy.
Maybe we should have someone who's fast do it then.
Well, I'm normal speed. I'm just not faster than an
How
orc.
about this? How about I give my oil flasks to somebody else?
Yeah, no, that's
Kill
what I
as
would
many as I
say.
can, and then once one of them sees me, I run out because I'm very fast. I'm pretty damn confident none of them are going to catch me.
10 gold on one of them catching her.
I'll take that.
Um,
And we can-
the
we can-
gist of the plan is we need the
We can
orcs to
test-
run through a fire.
Yeah, but we can test the validity of my ability to kill them by stabbing this guard here.
By all means.
Okay. So
Wow.
I'm not sure I'll be able to kill them in one hit is the problem.
Well, then I'll be on standby in case you
Because
don't.
I'm not an assassin, I'm a thief. And I'm regretting that because thief gives me nothing.
Thieves give you
So-
tons of things, just not this.
To
Nothing
summarize,
else for this entire campaign.
we attempt to stealth murder the guard. 2 people then stand on either the entrance with the 2 oil flasks. And a 3rd person with a torch. Then Tali goes in, tries to murder one in its sleep. And then once they wake up, she sprints out. They follow her. We oil them. We torch them. Victory.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Instead of oiling specific orcs, I think it would be smarter to oil the ground. That way all of the orcs have to move through the fire, as opposed to us maybe only getting 2 or 3 with the oil.
Ah, but if the orcs that are oiled will always be burning.
Yeah,
I'd
and
rather
they
have,
will
I'd
catch
rather
on
have more
fire.
spread out. I'd rather have more spread out damage than single target. We're very good at single target.
They'll catch on fire going through the fire, is my point.
It's also a deterrent. Who wants to run through fire?
Orcs.
I don't
Orcs
think they
will do
want
it.
to. I just think they will.
I don't know if they really want to. It's to prove their strength. Imagine all the best qualities of a hobgoblin and then make them bad qualities, and that's what an orc is.
You know what?
Francine has been trying to say something for a minute. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just commenting mostly. Yeah, I agree with the oil on the ground plan. And yeah, no, I'll try to stick behind Tully, like in case things go incredibly pear-shaped.
Okay.
I won't
Tally
miss
and
it.
Francine.
Probably
Sorry,
best if
go
you
on.
don't follow me into the cave.
Oh no, just nearby, within movement.
Oh, okay.
Tally and Francine, stealth murder guard. Tally goes inside to murder another. We put oil on the ground. Tally runs out. We drop torch. They catch on fire. We win.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us
Travis,
about
is
the big one, right?
is the cave
We're forgetting about the
entrance
big one entirely. Yeah, but let's just leave it.
is the cave entrance such that you could climb on the top of it?
You could.
Like you
It-
could be up over the entrance?
There isn't much space to actually stand, but yeah. Like you could do it.
You can fish hook people back into the fire if you're standing above it.
That is an amazing thought. My initial thought was I just want to go up there to drop the torch from above so that but that is also a wonderful idea. Okay. So
they run through the fire and just get pulled right back into it.
so while Tali runs into the cave, I will attempt to climb up there. What is my strength score? Ooh. Oh no, that's Tinkle. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
I'm
I also can throw guidance around as much as I
I thought you were also going to say I can throw goblins.
fine.
You were saying that?
Maybe give my butt a shove, help me up there. But anyway, yeah, I can climb up there. I'll drop the torch from up there, and yeah, go crazy, go stupid.
All
just
right.
to put all the
Okay,
cards on the table.
I've got to try and assassinate this guard. Because
That
if I
you
can't
do.
do that, then it's...
You already
So-
fucked the plan.
What are the rules for attacking someone's equipment?
Summary. I think it's a fighter maneuver.
Okay.
Attacking equipment. Do you mean
Yeah.
disarming or just trying to break something? from
Trying
its
to
area?
break something. Because in Macrobac's experience, orcs use hafted weapons, and the hafts are made of wood, and I have an axe that's very good at chopping wood, and great axes, in my experience, don't work so good when there isn't a handle anymore.
They are no longer great. They are just axes.
It's just a head.
Oh, so you are able to target weapons. If you choose to do that, you would have to give me just a couple of minutes because there are rules for determining like what the AC of it is, what the HP of it is.
All right, please pull that up because I feel like I have just found Macrobac's new favorite strat.
Weapons are usually way like a fucking
But he deals 2x damage.
a longsword has an AC of 19.
Well, yeah, but if it's a great axe with a wooden handle,
And he deals
well,
2x
yeah, it
damage
would
to
still
wood.
it would still probably have a high AC because you're trying to hit a tiny thing.
But if he can hit it,
If you managed to hit, he's fucking saving face to.
Yeah, exactly. Saving face,
Stop it.
channel profanity. I can handle it.
you can handle it.
Meh.
Merp.
It doesn't do double damage, Ian. It just deals maximum damage when attacking a creature or an object made of wood.
That's better. Because
Oh,
double
also-
damage, there's just a chance of you missing. I mean, not getting very good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's a horrific, massive other creature in there that's like an orc, but twice the size and quadruple the volume.
Density.
Was it fat?
Could it be octuple?
Do any of us have any idea of what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, was it fat? Was it
I
like
mean-
obese?
Just from that very vague description, no.
Okay.
It's a
Uh,
hill giant.
Oh god.
It was it was about 50 feet tall.
Look, we were only told to get rid of the orcs, so we can kill all the orcs and run.
Francina's seen an ogre. Ogres are used as war machines all the time.
So
yeah.
But like with that description, she's like, oh, it's like a big orc.
Yeah, Ian, I would love to see you try to outrun an ogre.
What's its move speed?
40.
You don't know.
I can outrun it.
he's got that bonus action dash.
The bonus action dash, yeah.
But can you?
Yes.
But can you?
All right. Anyway,
Yes.
oil, sneaking,
Anyway,
stabbing.
sneaking and assassinating the guard. I'm going to attempt to stab the guard.
All right, make a fucking stealth check.
It's an
I would like to
ogre
guide.
rogue.
Okay, I'm
A roguer.
guidance. Okay.
I'm
Uh,
guiding you.
Actually, shit. I have a rogue d20. Let's use that. What does guidance let me do?
Add a d4 to an ability check within the next minute.
I'm gonna use it on this one, even though I got a total of 20. So 23.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you take the long way around. You're just tiptoeing. He doesn't seem aware of you.
Okay. I am going to attempt to stab him in the throat
All right, make an attack roll.
and just make him gurgle to death.
Would this be an advantage because he's like prone or incapacitated or something?
Yeah, do I have advantage?
He's not prone or incapacitated.
But he doesn't know I'm there. So I have advantage on it because he hasn't I'm
Yeah.
stealth.
Sure.
Okay.
So I do have advantage.
Yeah.
Which is good because the first roll was a 2 and the second one was a 19. For a total of 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24
No.
hits.
Okay, so I have a sneak attack of 2d6 right now. And
And I'm still working on
a
pulling up those
D8
rules.
plus
for some
3.
reason.
both sneak attack dice rolled max, and I got a 2 on the d8, so that's 12 plus 5, for a total of 17 points of piercing damage, hopefully to this guy's throat.
Yeah, you get up next to him, and before he can even react, you get your blade into his. It's not good for him.
It's like a fucking sprinkler filled with jello.
Faces, people.
I don't like that imagery of a
Uh,
sprinkler full of jello.
Do I
you
own
think-
torches? Yes, I do.
I have torches I can give you. Also, I need to give you my oil flasks.
You hadn't had advantage, like,
Two flasks of oil and a torch.
if you had missed that, I would have just laughed at you. Because it would have been very funny.
Oh, it would have been hilarious. It would
Okay,
have been amazing.
Oh my god, the DMG loaded.
If it wasn't at advantage, it would have been a total of 7 to hit.
Pog.
Pogs in the chat.
There's no more Pog
Oh
in the
my
chat.
Do
Alright.
you want to just pause and let us know when you found it, Travis, so that we're not doing a billion things?
I just need to write it down, like, because it has general AC for everything.
We can take like 5 minutes if you need 5 minutes.
It won't take. Like, I have it right in front of me, so y'all just get into place. The AC. Where it's hitted points. What the fuck is resilience?
It's its hype points.
I think resilience means it takes like half damage from everything, maybe?
No, so
no.
objects come in fragile. An object's hit points measure how much damage it can take before losing structural integrity. Resilient objects have more hit points than fragile ones. Large objects also tend to have more hit points than smaller ones. Yeah. I'm just gonna roll some dice for these guys' X's healths. I almost got fucking 3 1s. Alright. So yeah, you're all getting into place. Why does it default to the fucking hide tool? You're able to see pretty, like, just from the light coming in, and then the firelight inside, you're able to see a couple orcs, and then the fucking massive wall of flesh.
This is the entrance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Oh,
are we ready? Are we
Yes.
ready to go?
I'm gonna try to climb on.
Yeah, make
So
that roll.
I'm gonna
Climb it
guidance
up
him.
above.
I'm gonna guidance him.
Alright.
Hell yes.
Hell action.
Also, if y'all could make stealth checks.
Okay.
To guidance myself for my stealth check.
Alright.
So that was a 21
For the climb.
to climb. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's hope we take the average.
19.
Total of 4. Nat 1.
Total of 25.
Total of 20.
Oh my god.
It's statistically likely that
disadvantage.
one person will always fail
22,
stealth check when we have this
19.
many people.
22, 19, 25, 4.
Alright, so
Average is high.
I feel like it's funny for me to tell you guys what they rolled. The ogre got a 0. And the orcs got a 3.
So Macbeth was technically higher than all of their perceptions.
They're sitting there
Oh.
snoring their
Oh my
asses off,
God.
and then just Mackerback fucking
Wait, and
tumbles.
Do natural ones not matter outside of combat?
Oh.
Rules as written, 1s and 20s only matter in combat.
Yeah, I'm not
They only
gonna
for attack rolls.
like unless it would be very funny. I'm not gonna be that guy.
The dumbest stealth. We
And
are
like
the stealthiest party.
and like
I
right
cover up the sounds of my armor by chanting ancient goblin war cries.
The orcs just assume it's a lullaby.
It's that secret of how you open a Velcro pouch in the middle of a combat zone.
You like start marching. There's a clear chunk, and you're just like, oh no. Ah.
And nobody notices. Anyway,
A
Garth is the only one who
raging
would notice that
fire,
he's dead.
mysterious
Jesus.
as the dark side.
Tali is going to sneak over and stab kill this guy.
this one.
The one that I'm pinging.
All right. Make a attack roll.
And it's at advantage because it's stealth, which is
Crinkle
good.
it.
Total of 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Crinkle lights a torch.
Francine
I have-
forcing.
I
I have
rolled
max
a
out.
6 on 1d6, a 5 on the other, and a 7 on the d8
Oh my
for a
god.
total of 21 points of sneak attack damage.
Yeah, so as you kill him, this orc stands up and looks right at you.
Hallie's just gonna wave
Rise
slightly
and shine, boys.
and then immediately turn and
Boots here.
book it out of the door.
Gork and Mork would be proud!
So, no,
Spells.
it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, didn't think about that.
Oh, Christ on the cross.
Oh, come on, I got a 17, you silly game. Oh, I got a 19 on the one that registered.
There's my initiative bonus. And I rolled. Ooh.
Why is it not? There we go. 11.
20.
I should guidance myself more often right before combat. So I can add that sweet, sweet D4 to my initiative.
Alright.
You should just keep guidance on yourself at all times, unless explicitly on somebody else. Every 60 seconds, Vackerback's like, wait, hang on. Okay, we're good to go.
Hollywood,
Please let me-
you got a
please
20
let me-
total?
Yeah, let me enter that. There we go. As soon, if we get a
Oh, wait.
chance to get feats
So-
sometime in this campaign, I need to take the whatever the one that boosts your initiative is, because going first is very helpful.
Alert? Yeah, it gives you like +5.
It's either alert or is there improved initiative?
No.
Is that a feat?
No,
Okay,
there's a
so-
feat that gives you better initiative, but it's called something else.
Yeah. Called alert.
Evan, if you want to add Crinkle and Tinkle's
God,
initiative.
there are two of me.
There's more. Oh no,
So
they're
you just-
multiplying.
You just want to get rid of the 0. Oops.
Huh?
There
Oh.
are 2 separate crink initiatives. Cool. I'm good.
Did you
Alright.
call them crinkanishes?
Punishments.
Hold on, what's
Alright.
that 22 for, Evan?
So I just set up a thing so that I could roll an auto at it without being added, but I rolled in person before that, so I went with what I rolled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't want to.
So yeah, this orc who very much aware of you
Oh, come on, why do you have to roll one higher?
got a natural 20.
Ooh, I think Francino's Macroback 10 gold.
The
He's
ogre
gonna step.
isn't catching Tali. It's the orc. There's a difference.
Yeah.
The bet was if the ogre caught Tali.
No, it was if any of the orcs did.
It's ogre
I have an
specifically
ogre.
because Tolly was bragging about I can outrun an ogre. I don't care that it's 40-foot move speed. That's what they were talking about.
Yeah, you did say ogre, buddy.
I think you're all gaslighting me.
Sounding. Hey, there's a VOD. Check the VOD.
Check the VOD.
Very odd.
We have We have proof.
Yeah,
Technology.
he is going to try to grapple you.
Oh no.
So make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Athletics or acrobatics? Okay, hang on. Let me see if I have anything that helps me out getting out of this.
Worst
The answer
case
is no. The answer is no. I do not have anything special, so it's just acrobatics. I have a good bonus to that. 22.
He got a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Oh no.
Fucking kidding me?
Let's start with you would care to look.
You got a natural 20 on initiative and then a natural 20 to grab me. Are you fucking kidding me?
2020 boy.
He
Damn
grabs
it.
you, and you're not going anywhere.
Nope, I'm going somewhere next turn. I'm breaking out of this and sprinting away.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to get the fuck out of this guy's grab.
Okay. Yeah. The fuck out. All right.
Another 20. Another 20. Come on, another 20.
22. Again.
Whose side are you on?
He got a 17 this time.
Good. Okay, so I'm not grabbed by him. Bonus action disengage. 30 feet of movement speed.
I'm just gonna move this so it aligns with the.
I am now here.
All right.
That's
No,
okay.
don't let it align with the thing. Get out of there. We put it there for a reason.
Why is there another orc in initiative?
Because there's all the orcs, and then there's their boss who noticed Tolly.
Okay.
I should have just stabbed him.
And all of them saw you. So
Yep, that's the plan. Polly's job is to sprint out of the cave.
if one
After
moves
getting
here.
seen.
Should Crinkle have prepared an action
He
to drop
did.
the torch?
This
I
one's
thought
gonna
he did.
here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make an opportunity attack at the first one who ran past me.
All right. Did
What's that last square for?
Francine has her own bottle of oil. There's all three squares are covered.
Dope.
and then,
I just fucked up
all
on
right.
this
Yeah,
one.
15 hits. Let me-
For 11 slashing damage.
all right.
Please let
You
that kill him. Please
you-
let the just.
you slash him as he goes by, but he just keeps on going.
What
I
a
was
whore.
really hoping he'd just get beheaded as he runs by. It's like clotheslined with an axe blade.
So this one got here first. So he
It did have
doesn't.
to sprint. It did have to dash though.
They get bonus action to dash if they see a hostile creature, and you stabbed one of their friends.
Well, they don't know that. They only saw me get grabbed.
They do.
Woke up and saw a dead friend on the ground. Fucking
Seems like a lot of interpolation to determine that Tali was the one who did the stabbing. Maybe she was trying to kill him.
All Tolly did was wave.
Hey, Tolly, does a 22 hit you?
Oh my fucking god.
I think yes. Yeah.
Oh, you almost took 12 points of damage. Instead, you take 8.
What the fuck is with these rolls?
Yeah, Travis, get unweighted dice next campaign, please.
I'm using a fucking dice roller.
Yeah. Use
Get a
real
different
dice.
app.
This one rocks up to you in the Francine oil zone. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
What, me?
No.
Oh.
Everyone's attacking Tolly.
This one rocks up in the one above the Francine oil zone. Does a 20 total hit you?
Yes.
It's 14 points of slashing damage.
I'm at 1 hit point.
And then this one rocks up, and Macroback's right there.
Macroback sure is.
Mr. Unsneaky Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone else is still stealth.
Macroback, does a 22 hit you?
Yep.
I should have just taken the attack of opportunity and sprinted even further away.
For 12 points of damage, Mackerback.
Oh, that's real cool of him. He dies first.
Yeah, it's the one to your northwest. Granny.
All right. Now that Granny is here and there's a bunch of people in the fire, it is time to do the age-old strat, Bane.
Bane.
I was just waiting. I knew my turn would come around and it'd just be like, all right, time to Bane orcs.
Yeah.
All right, the orcs I'm gonna Bane include the orc closest to me, the second orc closest to me, and the orc behind that. So,
So the 3 orcs in a line.
wait, is this orc?
Oh,
That orc is closer to you than
Yeah,
the others, yes.
and then that one, and then the one behind them.
The 3 southernmost orcs.
The 3 southernmost
Alright.
orcs are getting baned. Let me click the button so it, boop, cast it at first level. Yes, I could upcast it, but why would I need to upcast? You know what? Fuck it. I'm upcasting it. We're gonna make it second level so I can hit all 4 orcs.
alright.
Woo! All right, you have to see the spell save at 13.
Alright, and it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
A charisma save.
Charisma save. Sorry, my bad.
These orcs are neutral on charisma. 2 of them fail, so the 2 closest to you fail.
Okay.
And then the other one got to 16. They're getting the sleepy time markers. Because that's where they're going soon.
That is Granny's turn. Wait a minute. No, that takes an action, done it. I was about to say inspire. Oh, no, wait, it is a bonus. Oh shit. Granny's going to inspire Tinkle.
Alright.
Or wait, which one? Wait, which one's Evan's character? Tinkle or Crinkle?
Tinkle.
Crinkle. I meant Crinkle because I inspire Crinkle. Crinkle now can move up to their movement speed for free, as a reaction.
Alright.
Could you have done that to me so I could get the fuck away from these orcs?
Oh.
At 1 hit point while Crinkle is standing still above the cave because he's gonna stay there and drop a torch?
I forget that he was above. I forgot he was above.
Hey, can you let me get the
Yeah,
out
it's
of
you.
here?
It's you. I thought he was for some reason sneaking. I was like, I thought he was just in the ground or something.
I get to move up to my movement too
Up to
without
your movement.
provoking attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Fuck, that saves me my disengage action. I'm over here now.
Make you me on my way to you.
I'm smooth brain.
I'm gonna get Max copyrighted.
All right, yeah, you got to do
know.
that.
We need to learn how to do a perfect barbershop quartet over Discord.
Oh, you also
so we
get
can get Max copyright.
5 temp HP as well.
I am at 6 HP.
5 temp HP. So now you have 11.
No, no. That's the total of 6.
He was at one.
My
I'm
bad.
at 1 hit point.
Still smooth brain over here. All right, that's it.
I've not had the chance to give Tinkle instructions, so he is going to take the dodge action.
Alright, he's doing his default dance. Alright, Francine.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna step into the cave.
Alright.
Oh wait, I'm still on tapes. Shit, help. Fuck.
You do have to go 1 south to get into the cave.
Can I just squeeze past the orc?
I mean, you might take an attack of opportunity, but yeah.
Oh
Full
shit.
small. What do I have to roll?
Nothing. It's just, like, you would have to go south to get into the cave.
I cannot go diagonally?
You can. You still have to go south. South.
Yeah, I know. What? Why are you moving? Where am I? I'm just gonna do this. I was just gonna move to right here.
All right.
Should I
You
take
do
an
that.
attack of opportunity?
Well, no, because you didn't leave a threatened space.
Cool, gonna move to right here and stab this orc in the fucking spine.
All right.
Francine is going to get ogred.
Perhaps.
Make your attack.
I'm gonna do the attack.
All right.
Give me a
Do it
second.
now! Kill me, I'm right here.
24,
24 hits.
10.
Did you mute
Alright.
yourself for that, Evan? Because none of the audio of the second time you did it came through.
I didn't want to be annoying, so I just mouthed it.
Gotcha.
So
'Cause
yeah,
it looked like you yelled it.
you stab him, but he's still standing. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna. That's all I'm doing this turn.
All right. Macroback.
So it's the one to the northwest. Who is the insolent little piece of shit who's going to die first?
Yes.
All right. Step one.
Step one.
What kind of weapon is he carrying?
They all got great axes.
All right, I'm gonna hew the shit out of that great axe.
All right.
No.
Just inflict wounds on him.
Fuck it.
It's a swing and a miss.
Hold on. No, it's not. You can't tell me what happens. It's a 20 total because I'm blowing channel divinity. I'm attacking his axe.
All right. Yeah.
All right, and that is 11 slashing damage to the half of the axe.
Yeah. So you bring it like you kind of feint it to get him to open, like make it so he holds his axe up to defend himself, and you bring your own axe down into the shaft of it, but it doesn't cut through, and the great axe still seems usable.
What a whore! I use my bonus action and I attack again.
All right.
Back at the axe. Nope. Hold on 1 second.
Just blow
One,
everything.
2,
Use it all.
3, 4, 5. That's a 17. As I save face.
Yeah, you try to do it again, and this time he just like pulls back instead.
All right, this guy's a whore. I hate all of them. That's my turn.
All right. Crinkle, you got your torch lit. I'll let you have that.
Works. Your reign of terror ends today. Mine begins.
I drop the torch.
All right. Yeah, so it lands and the oil lights up.
Okay. As per the rules, if the fire spreads to all 3 squares, then each of them take 5 fire damage.
Is it hailing?
That's not what I'm. No, he has a
Fire.
From what I'm reading, if lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area.
Right. Oh. Okay. Well, that take my action to drop a torch.
Nah,
Okay.
it's,
I will.
it's not an action to drop a thing. It's a free thing.
I will hold an action to Eldritch Blast. One of them, if they move. How do I word this? If there is a moment in which my grasp of Hadar would suck one of them into the flames, or into the flames at all,
Hmm.
then I will cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
This is my turn.
All right. You y'all hear, like, the ground seems to shake a little bit as something stands up. And Francine and Macroback, you can see it pretty fucking plainly. This ogre is stood up, and it's looking at Francine. The ground shakes with each step as it approaches. It lifts its club.
Hey, Francine, how long have you been down here? And how long do kobolds normally live?
7 days.
Oh, 7 days!
I did not know where you're going with that. I was so lost.
Jacob does a 22 hit.
Well, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah.
Jacoby.
I'm guessing it does.
It does hit, yeah.
Or he brings the club down and knocks you around for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12?
12.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Don't ask that.
And for multi-attack,
And it does it 3 more times. And then uses a legendary action to punt you off the
I
mountain.
can't hear you for a minute.
What was that?
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fantastic. Is that all?
All for now.
Good.
That's all, folks.
And Brugd starts 5,
Now there's a fat ass in the way. It's a little hard to get out of the cave.
20, 25, 30, and I am gonna have him take the 5 points of fire damage.
Did it
I
also?
mean, attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
first blood has been drawn. The battle has already been decided in our favor, fool.
That's not even first blood.
As 2 of our teammates are fucking smacked to shit.
Not
Well,
only
the first
that,
blood against
already
him
killed-
specifically.
We already killed 2 of them.
21.
the 21 hits.
Tully did get 2 assassinations and then got the damage returned right back.
9 damage.
Alright, yeah, you get him as he goes by. Macroback, if you're gonna...
Oh yeah, that dude's getting slapped all to H.
Really? He's chasing
Yeah.
me? Are you fucking kidding me?
You
18.
stabbed him, his man in front of him. Yeah, he's coming after you. Yeah, that hits.
He didn't see me stab the
He
guy.
Oh my
did!
gosh,
fucking
Ian.
He saw the dead guy. He didn't see the stab.
Ian,
Shut the fuck up.
they're not
I'm kidding.
stupid!
Anyway,
I was hoping
10.
they were.
Anyway, 10 slashing damage.
Alright, yeah, you slash him as he goes by. He's still standing.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's gonna try to Great Axe Tolly. Does a 14 hit?
14 is my AC.
Does 15 points of damage.
I'm at negative 10. No. Negative 9.
And then he's gonna, because he's still got 10 feet of movement left, he's gonna move back here.
Does Tully get an attack of opportunity?
I'm unconscious.
He's bleeding out.
Yeah. Spurt some of the blood in his face.
It's blood. Ollie,
Take the dead man's trigger action.
make a death save.
16.
That's a success.
Want a natural 20 so I can get back up and shoot this fucker. It's not gonna happen though.
This orc is going to be cocky because now Big Boy's awake and he's gonna turn and try to hit Francine.
Jacob, does 35 hit?
Does a 12 hit?
Fuck no.
Alright. Because he's Bane, so he hit. No, wait, no, he's not. Does a 16
is.
hit? No, he's not.
Oh, yeah.
No, the one south of you is.
Oh.
The middle one isn't. He got a 16.
Yeah, you made it.
Absolutely not. Bitch is getting reposted.
Alright. Make that repost.
Gonna repost.
A fucking 11.
I'm pretty sure an 11 misses.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, an 11 misses. Also, I just realized he was supposed to have advantage, but the 16 was his advantage. So he still missed, but you missed your riposte. But he isn't going to move away. This one's going to move to here. And this one. Why are there so many squares? This one's going to move to here. Crinkle, if you want to do your action.
But the oh wait. Well, Crinkle wouldn't know this. I don't actually know if he's gonna take damage or not from the fire. He's probably not gonna get hit. That's a 12.
A 12
That boy.
misses.
All right.
Yeah, the spectral hook just kind of sinks into the stone next to him.
Reign of terror has ended.
And actually, this one's going to come down here. As is this boy.
I'm half surprised they didn't see me earlier.
Yeah, well, you were decently hidden until you did your Bane.
I haven't done much.
So, the one to the northeast is going to try to hit Macroback. That's an 8.
An 8 does not hit.
And then the 2 at Granny are going to try to hit this old woman.
Good thing they've both been baned.
Damn you, right? Granny, does a 7 or a 12 hit?
No.
Alright.
That was
And-
lucky. AC 13 boys.
And at the end of this turn, the one that's sandwiched in between Macroback and Francine, fucking lights up and collapses into the flames.
Oh.
Granny, it's your turn.
Do I get disadvantage for casting spells within 5 feet of another creature?
If it's a ranged spell attack, yes. If it's like a wisdom save or a touch attack, no.
Ooh!
Yeah, and these guys don't have the Mage Slayer feat, so they're not gonna get attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
man.
lover orc! It's called Dissonant
Slayer.
Whispers, bitch. Get
Which one are you doing it on?
the one on the right.
Alright. So Dissonant Whispers.
Spell save, wisdom spell save DC of 13.
Alright.
I just knew it would do more damage than a basic, like, vicious mockery.
He got a 4.
I think that's damage. That's
Yeah.
damage time. So it's gonna be 3d6 psychic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then if they're not dead, they are going to move. They're gonna move as far away from me as they can.
All right.
All right, let me just put 3d6 in here.
I'm gonna laugh at you if it's minimum damage.
I just gonna hop. I don't know what's up. 7.
Yeah, he like seizes up and he collapses to the ground.
Awesome.
You're pretty sure he's dead.
Nice. Granny's gonna take that opportunity to book it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Granny, when will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
I hope that Bane works.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
A 21 with Bane?
He got a 19 on the die, a 3 on the bane, plus 5. Granny, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
In a scene that is all too familiar to you at this point, you turn to run away from the enemy, and it lashes out and sinks something into you. And you get horrible, horrible flashbacks to, like, a bit of rattling plays in your head.
Granny's got a duty. She's got to try to help Tali.
Tinkle turn.
I forgot to tell him what to do.
He's still default dancing.
So he's dodging. Yeah.
It's Francine's turn. There's fire right in front of you and an ogre to your back.
An ogre to my front now.
Oh,
I don't think there's anything that keeps you from doing more than one battle maneuver in a turn.
there is. You can only do 1 per turn. Or 1 per attack.
Great. Good thing I have more than one attack.
Do you?
Yeah, I got action surge, buddy.
Oh, right. 'Cause I was like, you shouldn't have multi-attack because you're level 3.
Oh no. Just gonna start off with I took 12 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna second wind right off the bat.
Alright. That's your bonus action.
Yep.
He's like a healthy snack, Rebecca.
10. I regain 10 health. Alright, and then I'm going to fainting attack this fucking orc. Or this ogre. Yeah.
Action. You already used your bonus action.
Oh, son. You're right. You got me. Whatever. I'll figure something out. Sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
Gonna just make an attack on this ogre then.
Alright, don't you have other... Oh, right, your other maneuver is a... Charisma.
I've got commanding presence and repulse.
Right.
6. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Alright. Francine can use the rest of her movement to keep the orc away from her allies. The ogre.
Yeah, he is focused on this funny little lizard who tried to stab him,
Yeah.
and he doesn't really have any interest on going through that fire.
Francine's making a lot of very funny noises.
Macro back.
Cool. This one dies first, as I've said.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use my bonus action and cast Divine Favor. So I do an extra d4 radiant damage on hit.
All
I'm
right.
gonna hit him.
All right. Are you going for him or his axe?
Going for him.
Yeah, the 13 hits.
Cool. So that's 11 slashing and 2 radiant.
All right. Yeah. You slash into his side and he's bleeding pretty bad.
Just fucking died. Use my bonus action already. Fuck. I have a suggestion for future career paths. A dead orc. The joke translates better in Goblin.
Sounds like a dead end job.
That's the end of my turn.
Crinkle, you're on top of the cave.
Shimmy, shimmy, right there. And I'm gonna try to hit Dude Macroback is fighting with an LTS.
Right.
The oil fire lasts 2 rounds.
Yeah, this is the first full round that it's been on fire.
Okay.
Because
Wait.
it got lit Crinkle's last turn.
Yeah.
And sucking them into it counts as them entering it. So
Yeah.
it would do the fire damage.
Oh, that was like a held action, right.
And the suck.
Oh, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
You've landed
Five.
the suck.
5 points of force damage, and I pulled 10 feet closer to me.
Yeah, so you sink the hook into his shoulder, and he seems to go limp before he even hits the fire. But going into the fire doesn't help anything, and he does definitely seem to die.
Tinkle! Run through the fire, not fancy with the big thing.
Okay.
Tinkle is gonna get hit.
Ogre. Smash. Or Gog Smash.
You don't have to smash, you know.
Smash Funny Lizard.
You give me
This is a 7 hit?
no,
Or no, 8.
absolutely fucking not, Travis.
Yeah, so
Smash Funny Lizard.
he brings the club down, and it like makes a fucking visible dent in the stone next to you.
Ah, the smash resistant lizard.
Oh,
Dog
Fine,
smash, funny lizard.
He's just hopping around being a fucking idiot.
Alright. It's Brug's turn. Oh, are you gonna riposte that attacker?
Fuck it, why not? Yeah, I'll fucking riposte.
Because he missed you.
Fuck this ogre.
Fuck this ogre.
Turn off advantage.
Fuck him.
We get a 1, a 9, nothing. Fucking
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
Brug took out one woman already, so he's gonna go for the next one.
A frail old lady. Like a bitch
Yeah.
ass he is.
He's a fucking marauding captain. You think he gives a fuck?
You'd think he'd go after the person more worthy of a fight.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
likely to get one shot here as well in my efforts to save Tali.
That's another 6 points of damage to you.
How have I not taken more damage enough to die?
I rolled poorly on the D12.
Amazing.
Alright. Holly, make a death save.
Natural 19, not 20. One away.
Alright. Yeah. So that's another success.
Yep.
This orc's turn, and he sees his boss attacking the old lady. So I guess it's time to attack the old lady.
The old lady whispered something to the other orc and he fell over and didn't get back up. This orc is fearless.
Oh my god, he definitely misses.
Oh no.
Definitely misses with a 9.
Oh,
Who's
Who
feeling
takes a
worse or
swing at
something?
you,
that's sad.
Franny?
All right, forgot that it's my
You got
turn now. Well,
ogres to the north of you. Ogres to the
leader orc
east.
is a little more of a threat, and I need to get to Tali. So,
South.
dissonant whispers again.
Alright.
Whoop 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 whoop. There we go. But this time on leader orc.
Alright.
Spell save DC 13, wisdom saving throw.
It's a 27.
It's I think half damage on succeed.
It's a 17.
Ooh. Yeah, half damage of this. Please, I hope I rolled max.
Why would you roll it yourself?
9, so you get 4, 3, 5.
No, 9 halved is
4.
4. You round
I
down.
thought they always rounded up.
No.
No, it's always round down unless otherwise stated in 5e.
Ah, yeah.
Well, that sucks. Bonus action. I can't remember. Mantle of Inspiration. Can I select myself? Choose a number of creatures I can see who can see you. So no, not myself. Uh-oh. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna do Mantle of Inspiration anyway. My bonus action will then be able to be used. Cause I need to help out somehow. So I'm gonna Mantle of Inspiration. I can affect like 3 people. They'll get temp HP. I think I can see Francine. Can I see Francine? I know
No,
there's fire
absolutely
and there's a
not.
big boy.
There's fire and a ogre.
Okay, cool. I can't see Francine. I can see Mackerback and Crinkle. So, Mantle of Inspiration kind of locks eyes with both of them as I just go, ah! And they get 5 temp HP, and they can move their movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity right now as a reaction, if they have their reaction.
I do, yeah. I am here now.
You don't
Yeah,
need to
don't
move.
on.
You just have the opportunity to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm flanking this guy now.
Yeah. And both of you had 5 temp HP. I'm sorry.
Would I be able?
If you really want to, I think I can just not do you if you didn't want that.
No, I was asking if I could climb down from the cave with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
If
I would
30 feet.
I would let that get down to just south of the fire.
and then I would select Tali, but I don't think that helps.
It helps her
Unless temp HP brings me back.
if somebody else tries to stab her while she's already down.
Sure, why not? 5 temp HP. They can't move, but it
You
might
can't hear
help.
or see. She's unconscious.
Whatever. I could select 3 people, and I don't think I can select myself. Anyway, my turn's over. I could try to move, but I would most likely die.
Tinkle.
5, 10, 15, 20 catches on fire.
Take 5 points of fire damage.
25 gets there. Takes the help action.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 points of fire damage.
Alright. Francine.
Alright, now it's time for Francine to fucking lay into this piece of shit.
Alright.
Help action gives me advantage.
Yep.
Regular attack up front. Smack it up. Hurt it. Physically.
Yeah.
I got pack tactics. I got the. God, I wish advantage stacked. Natural 20, baby. Natural 20.
Alright.
Hey, let's go.
10. The same
Alright.
as regular. Alright, gonna use my second wind. Not second
Did you already?
wind. No. The other. What's it fucking called?
Action surge.
Search.
Cool.
So, Jacob, just so you know, you can choose to use a superiority die after you know that it hits. So if you chose to expend a superiority die, you would get to roll 2 of them. Or you would get to roll, double the dice on a crit. Just so you know.
Oh, Jesus.
If it's one that lets you add the superiority die as damage, the critical applies to it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna fainting attack this guy with my action surge.
Alright, so you use your bonus action and then.
Yep, and then my second attack action, and just fucking 17.
17 hits.
That's 13 plus 5, 18.
Alright.
And then Francine's just gonna hold fast again, making as many loud noises as he can.
Alright, yeah, he does a big yell.
Well, like a Tom and Jerry fucking getting stabbed in the ass with a pin yell.
Yeah, but if you drop that like 2 or 3 octaves.
Yeah.
Evan, you're the one with the soundboard. Go.
Fuck no. I don't know how
Under
to,
this
I don't,
noise.
No. I don't know how to edit things.
Under this
That's
noise,
my
noise
turn.
conjurer.
I'm bracing for another attack. Didn't want to dodge.
Macroback.
Macroback Bloodskin. I am the master of everyone else's destiny. I'm attacking this guy and I have advantage because I'm flaking. Big Boss Man, what's his name? Dick Slapple.
Yep.
Rogue.
Mr.
15
Dick's,
to hit.
Dick's skin.
Alright, yeah, 15 hits.
Eat shit for damage.
Yeah, you, I mean, that is enough to, like, you drive the axe into his shoulder and he goes down.
Haha. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hey, hey. And I tap him on the shoulder. I just killed your boss. And then I use my bonus action to attack him.
Alright.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That was more than 4 damage. Because some of it was also a d4 of radiant.
Yeah.
Thanks God. Good to know you're real.
An 8 misses.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have guessed. I end my turn, and I would like to convert all of my levels of cleric to levels of atheist.
Alright, so
Cheers.
you start an internet blog. Your charisma takes a hit.
It's already pretty bad.
Gets worse. Crinkle.
Crinkle. I'm dead. Well, the oils have gone out.
Yeah.
2 rounds have concluded.
Yeah, the fire fizzles out as it has burned through the rest of the oil.
The fire fades.
About that guy, I'm gonna take step back, and I'm gonna 15-foot cone so it just hits the ogre. Send a second level burning hands at that boy. I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. He got an 11.
That just barely fails, and he takes 20 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
3 6s and a 2, baby. Let's go.
Alright.
Burning hands.
Alright.
Bonus action.
Hey, Tinkle, stay next to him, but protect yourself.
Alright.
That's my. Back up a little bit more, just in case he's upset at me.
Oh no, you're flanking Macroback.
The
Now I
ogre.
reveal my true colors.
A wide streak of yellow.
The ogre, like, upon getting fucking lashed with this fire, just kind of swings wildly and goes for Tinkle,
Does a 21 hit Tinkle?
Did
Yep.
Tinkle take the dodge action?
Nope.
Nope.
It would have been his next turn that he took the dodge.
He just took the help.
He was at 2 HP, so don't bother.
Yeah,
Theoden was 1 HP.
He takes
Tinkle splats into
15
the.
points of damage.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Oh! He doesn't
Hey,
have.
Tinkle, how long do the weird small goblins normally live?
Did Tinkle just turn
About
into
11 days.
fucking paste?
Free to correct me as this is your familiar, but what I picture when he dies specifically via this is the ogre swinging its club and it hits Tinkle dead on, and where a normal meat creature would burst, he instead like kind of pops into fire and then is gone.
Yeah. You get like a single frame of Tinkle's body being crushed and his eyes popping out, and then he's just.
It's like Donkey Kong getting hit with the eyes go. "Brrr."
Yeah, and then he's just gone. I love it.
Game.
Turns into an accordion.
Ollie,
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
3.
that's a failure.
Oh no!
That's only one failure, right?
It's
Yes,
only
yeah.
one failure after all. This orc, this last remaining orc, is going to, like, look between Granny and Macroback, and he's going to take the disengage action
What a whore.
and then just fucking bolt it 60 feet down the mountainside.
So far, Granny has not raised a fucking finger. It's just been. And creatures fucking dying.
I feel like giving someone magic brain hemorrhage kind of counts.
I cast
Yeah.
magic brain hemorrhage.
Yeah, but like it's not anything really like you see a blast of light or you see like me thwapping somebody. It's just like, and then they just go.
I mean, you whisper to a man and he falls dead. That's pretty fucking terrifying.
Yes, but it's just so very different.
So yeah, he's gone. He's Granny, your turn.
All right, Granny comes up here, and it's time to. It's time to do a medicine check and help Granny.
You mean Tally?
Tali. It's Granny
Alright.
but younger.
Oh my god.
My
Got an 18
God.
on the medicine check.
Are you doing a medicine check or are you casting a healing spell?
I don't have any healing spell.
You use up all your spell slots?
No, I just don't have one.
You don't have a healing word or anything?
Nope.
I thought you did. I thought you'd done that already. at
I
this
got
point.
rid of it as soon as I could.
Alright.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I got a different thing that allowed us to heal at a different point in time for more.
Yeah, you stabilized Tali.
I wanted to do other stuff. Is why.
Francine.
Hey, Macroback.
Mm,
You asked how long kobolds live.
yes.
Longer than this. And she's gonna stab it in the ass again, using fainting attack.
Alright. It's gonna be very funny to me if you miss.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny. Are you kidding me? A 12.
Oh no! That barely hits.
Uh,
That 10 wouldn't have, and that.
that's 13 damage.
Yeah, so you stab it and you get it at like the base of its spine, and it just like because it had like looked to see what it had hit, and it was very confused upon seeing nothing. And it just kind of collapses forward. Now we're out of initiative.
Wait, no, hold on. You said the running away orc moved 60 feet south.
Yeah,
Can I see it?
I mean, kinda.
I cast Sacred Flame, make a dex save.
All right. We got a 5.
It takes 8 radiant damage.
All right, he's still running.
Cast Eldritch Blast.
Crinkle, hold my books.
10.
10 doesn't hit,
We're killing this last orc.
and like, he can still see you guys, so he's moving 90 feet around now.
God, just the Jontron 10.
Doesn't he have to move towards us with that?
Yeah, he does.
Thanks. Oh, towards, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Because the whole thing is that they're being like hyper aggro and using their bonus action to get closer to an enemy.
Yeah. Well, he's still
What's the
running.
range? What's the range on a crossbow?
What's the range?
The range on Eldritch
He's got
Blast.
bows. Shit. Travis, it's been 3 days, right? Actually, wait until this is done. Sorry, bad.
Eldritch Blast has a range of 120, so I'll be able to get one more shot on him. Am I allowed to roll that right now, or would you like to wait so that we stay in turn order?
I mean, he moves, I guess, using his whole turn to move 60 feet.
So that would put him at 120, so I would move like a little bit. Let's see. If I move 30 feet closer, then I'm 90 feet away. He's gonna move 60 again. So yeah, I would just move a couple feet closer to get within 120 and send a final Eldritch Blast.
You can pull him 10 feet closer.
I can, but that, like, for my ranges, that wouldn't really make a difference. He would still get well out of my range next turn, full speed.
It would make a difference for me, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. So
Because I have a light crossbow.
it's just that your turn in the turn order, at least the shot would come before mine,
Okay.
right? So the 120
Yeah.
foot shot, your turn comes first.
Okay.
Yeah, he moves, then it would be Macroback, then it would be Crinkle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Shit, this would be a disadvantage anyway. So I'm just gonna move the 30 feet closer to the orc and shoot with my light crossbow, with which I have a +2 to hit.
All right, he is.
I missed.
He's 90 feet away. You miss.
God, that 22. Ooh, that makes me angry.
Fucking cock's tease of a 22. That cock tease of a natural 20.
It's range 8320, dude. You could have waited until after I shot, and then he could have been exactly 80 feet away.
Damn, I totally forgot about holding actions. Hey, Travis, can we...
L. Nope, L.
Would Macroback honestly have waited for Crinkle
No.
to try to hit this guy?
I'm too busy trying to... Because he gets to the 90 feet, like, as soon as I shoot, so I'm aiming where he was. I forget that leading shots is a thing.
All right, Crinkle, you have your one shot to not miss your chance to go.
Plus,
Get my one shot, yeah.
Yeah.
natural 1.
8!
No. You go for the fucking long pass and it still misses. And then he's running.
Can I just chase after him through the mountains? I have a pretty good con score, so I feel like I can keep the sprint going longer than it can.
He also has a pretty good con score.
Interesting. Only one of us can cast guidance.
It's a con roll off. See who can keep running longer.
I mean, if you actually want to, I'm going to make you do a couple of like survival checks.
We were hired to kill all the orcs. There is one orc left.
Justify yourself. We totally get it. I just
Do
the
it.
mental picture of us being like, "Phew, we're finished with the fight. Let's help Tali out." And
We're
this
not
guy's
finished
fucking-
yet.
He's just running into the hills.
All right. Is the survival check like my action then, or?
I'm gonna like basically because of the rocky terrain, I'm going to have you roll it to see if you can like keep up with him. Like
Gotcha. And I am going at like a full sprint, so I wouldn't have time for the action. So, guidance is an action, yeah. Yes. All right. Survival. Normal. Be good. Be good. Be good. Be good. 6.
yeah, no, he like runs into like
Crevice.
well, I was trying to think of a word that wasn't crevice. It
Crack.
Crevasse.
like
Ravine.
yeah. Yeah,
Crag.
Ravine Canyon.
ravine was the word I was trying to think of.
Rock
While
pussy.
you all,
Trying so hard not
while
to say the
you
word crevice.
while you all were throwing words at me. But yeah, you watch him like run into a ravine and you try to chase after him and like you look in and he's just gone.
He probably broke his legs.
A bear'll get him.
All
I'll
right.
watch that movie.
Whatever. Okay, so there's one orc left. Oh, right, Tali. Wake up.
Like,
Tali gains 10 hit points.
Woo! That is half my HP.
I say we rest, and then we find that orc.
I'll second that. Fuck that one dude. Couldn't he have hit the guy in the armor instead?
Well, no, because I was wearing armor. So it probably would have been much more
He could have
difficult.
gone trying to hit you at least.
Yeah, well, it's his fatal error that he didn't even try, because I did end up killing him with my axe. Speaking of which, I'm going to need some blood and a few hours just to make sure that this axe is up to snuff.
Well, there's a dead ogre in that cave.
It's full of lots of blood.
A big old sack of blood.
How about we make camp in this cave for a while? Try and get rid of the orc stench and replace it with wholesome natural goblin
Let's-
stench.
I'm not
Let's
very
just
happy
move-
about that idea, considering.
Let's just move their campfire out of the cave and then rest.
so, inside there is a treasure chest that Francine notices first because she's inside.
Hell yeah, looting it. Let me see what's in there.
You open it up.
It's trapped. It's trapped. It's a mimic.
Ew.
It's both.
Inside is a
Mimic with a
whole
gun.
lot of copper, a fair bit of silver, some of those weird yellow pieces, a couple pieces of gold, and then 3 weird-looking vials with a little spritzer on top.
Drink
Taking the vials, leaving the gold for the people who care about it. Not like taking the vials, but like he picks up the vials and is looking at them.
All right. You look at them.
Do you want me
What
to
do I
see
have
if
to
I
roll?
can work out what those are?
Wait, let me focus for a second. What do I have to
Okay.
roll?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Arcana?
No. Are you using one of the spritzers on top?
I'm just like looking at them. I'm trying to see what they are.
I don't know. Investigation.
Wait, first I'm gonna smell them. Do they smell good?
Oh, the outside smells like glass.
I mean, like the spray, just you know, like smell the little sprayer part. There's always like some moisture on the spray part.
The little, you get a little whiff of good.
I think they're perfume.
3 bottles of expensive perfume. Because orcs have that.
I mean, they've been.
Or raiders.
I know. It's just really funny that you find perfume in an orc treasure chest.
Okay, sometimes orcs want to look nice.
I'll still roll that investigation.
Whiskey or
It's a,
A 16.
yeah, it's perfume.
Travis, we had 2 nights, right? So I'm gonna roll some tools, some jeweler tools checks to make those arrowheads real quick.
All right.
Just 2 for the 2 nights.
Yeah. But yeah, Macroback said he was gonna.
2 20s.
All right. Yeah, you make you make some arrowheads. Yeah.
40, 10. How many do I make?
Don't know, Jacob. I did not remember you were gonna do this.
Oh, and you thought I wouldn't.
I legitimately did not remember that you had the capability to do this.
You were the one who gave it to me, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Travis, and say that it's 8 each night, 1 per hour.
All right.
Cool.
That's fine.
Hey, Tolly,
Yeah?
when this all dies down, I forgot I got something to give you.
Okay.
Yeah, is anyone counting the coins?
Sure.
Alright, yeah, so.
He's busy doing gross shit with the corpse and axe.
Hmm.
I'm gonna set up
Which corpse and which axe?
The ogre corpse and Hugh.
Alright, so inside the treasure chest is 750 copper, 180 silver, 62 electrum, and 30 gold.
Hang on. I forgot to actually pull out a note. Like I was ready to write it down, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have any text open. So how much copper?
750.
Okay.
180 silver.
Okay.
62 electrum. And 30 gold.
So how many people are we splitting this between?
See? 5?
5 or 6?
5.
5.
5? Okay.
There's only
Who's
5
gonna
of you.
Yep. So that's
I don't know.
150 copper each. So everyone gets 150 copper.
Okay.
36 silver. Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm just writing it down. 60. 12.4. So everyone gets 12 electrum, and there's a few left over.
Be 2 left over.
Just 2 left over.
We'll give him the tinkle as workers' comp.
And then gold.
Yeah.
6.
6 gold.
Alright.
Do we get XP for the killing of things?
Yeah, you each get 250 XP.
Mm. One
1720.
Yep.
Because we were at 1470 earlier.
Yep.
Don't question me, Evan. I see you over there. Doing your Riley's bad at math face, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'm not bad at math, whore. I'm so fucking good at math.
We get
I'll
a
be right
night's rest. Yeah, yeah.
I need to pee.
You hear that? I think he's gotta pee. What's
You
the
don't
JFK
say.
line? I do believe that boy's gotta pee. The fucking Forrest Gump.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Ah!
You're wet.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. Yes, we're taking
Throw
a
some
short
more.
rest.
Oh, just a short rest.
I thought we were taking a long rest.
It's not nighttime, is it?
No.
So short rest. So I'm gonna use some hit dice and get some hit points back.
You're gonna get some extra hit dice, baby.
Excellent. How many do I get to roll for using one?
You get an extra D8. And I'm also gonna do my Song of Rest, which is gonna give you a D6.
I don't need the D6.
Well, it means you only need to spend one, and you're gonna get like.
I know. I spent one and the extra D8 brought me back up to full.
Nice.
I rolled a 6 and an 8.
I'll spend 1 just to keep full health. Hey, perfect. That's exactly how much I needed.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do one and gain the extra 2 as well. Boop. So I get a D8 plus a D8 plus a D6. Nine. Oh, plus my con is a 0. So I'm at 17. Rolling poor. Yeah, 4 plus my proficiency bonus. So I get a total of 6. So everyone can regain an extra D8. Even Tinkle. Oops.
He can't
Alright.
regain anything. Not even his dignity.
You can't regain something you never had.
I was just gonna say that.
Anyway, during the break, Francine hands Tolly 16 glass arrowheads. Just razor sharp, fucking hand carved, nightmare looking points.
Okay.
They fall apart inside the body in a way that does just immense damage.
That's horrific.
That's brutal. I love it.
I thought you would, and I needed to practice my jeweler's tools anyway.
I'm back.
Woohoo!
Welcome back. Your presence has been noted.
Yeah.
You are indeed
Travis,
present.
we said those were like keen, right? Just regular arrows with the keen or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds right. Cool, you got 16 keen arrows. What does keen mean? Put a gun to my head, I couldn't fucking tell you. Or is it vicious? I don't remember.
It's not keen because that doesn't exist in 5e.
Is it vicious? Or fine? There's some fucking adjective. I know vicious exists, and this does an extra 7 damage on a crit.
Extra 2d6, yeah.
I mean, vicious sounds right from it's essentially the fucking medieval equivalent of a hollow point bullet.
Yeah, so on a natural 20, you do an extra 2d6 with these arrows.
On a crit, do an extra 2d6, you said?
Yeah.
God, I do wish keen were a thing in 5e.
Keen was broken, thus it is not in 5e.
Yeah, because
what about
like,
Keen was broken, Ian?
Keen Scimitar.
What? So you think that just because you could potentially decapitate on a natural 14, it shouldn't be allowed in the game? Oh.
Yes.
Just exclusively give your party enemies that don't have heads. Easy. Their
So
mode
nothing but
version.
It's
Nothing but
only
oozes.
oozes.
Dead.
It's only oozes.
Yeah, boom. You'll break that Queen Scimitar in no time.
Plus, that would be like, because Vorpal itself is a +5 enchantment,
Yeah.
and then Keen is +1 or 2, so then it would have to be at least a +7 or 8 weapon.
Yeah.
So then you'd have to buy that, and then also use it.
Yeah.
so are we really gonna hunt down this one last orc?
Our job was to kill all of the orcs.
Our job was to stop the orcs from raiding.
I assume at some point he may return to the camp.
Yeah, but one orc does not a raiding party make.
I mean, until that one orc finds other orcs and then makes a raiding party.
Yeah, but if you're putting other orcs into the equation, then like another group of orcs will come along at any time and start raiding. We did our
Yeah.
job.
So we should kill all of the orcs.
We'll look for like a couple of hours, okay?
Good. Last I saw, he went into a earth hole.
A crevice?
No, it was more of a ravine.
What's the difference? Crinkle.
Yes.
You want my thanks for the assist on that ogre, by the way.
I mean, no problem. It's all a joint effort.
And then Francine passes him the bag with all of the coins that she refuses to fucking handle.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
I get a fucking headache if I try to handle. If I see an electrum coin, I get nauseous. I just cannot fucking handle this stupid shit.
Pull 20 out of my pocket and just sort of wave it at you slowly.
Like I like the
ravine.
vampire with garlic.
A
Funny yellow
ravine is formed by running water. A crevice is formed by pressure.
And a crevasse is also formed by pressure.
I like to think
Yes.
that Macroback went and just sat in a corner for like 30
I
minutes.
communed with Maglubius, like, hey, Maglubius.
What's a
What's the
ravine?
difference between a ravine and a crevasse?
Hold on, let me get the one Earth God I know.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So there was a screen in this crevice, which makes it
Well,
a
there
ravine.
had been at some point. I didn't see all the way down to know if there was still one. It just had to be by running water.
Wait, then how would any of us know if it's a crevice or a ravine? Honestly,
I'm a geologist.
prove it.
Canon now.
That's a rock right there.
A geologist.
What do I look like? Some kind of geographist to you? For some reason, that quote from Red vs. Blue has always stuck with me, and never has anyone known what it's from. What do I look like to you? Some kind of geographist?
You ever wonder why we're
Anyway.
So what's the plan? We're gonna go
Go
to
look for that guy.
yeah. All right.
I'm gonna cut the thumb off of this ogre
Alright.
for bragging rights, you know. It's a big
That's
thumb.
That's fair.
You want to assign a weight to the ogre thumb, Travis?
Not really.
Fair enough. All right. So what are we doing? Survival checks or something? We fucking tracking this bitch down?
I will give you one shot each because you're hunting a single orc through a mountain range.
Who is
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
I guess Granny will look under a rock, but I don't think she'll need to. Fuck.
Also, I am going to have this be at disadvantage because you took a short rest.
Oh.
That's fair.
Whoopsie daisies.
Fine, natural 19 for a total of 21.
Alright.
7.
Still a 3.
11.
1.
Yeah, so Tolly, you get the furthest, but you still, like, lose the path at around the ravine. Like you're mostly able to follow Macroback following this guy, but then it hits the ravine and he just kind of like the footprints die out pretty quick.
Hmm.
Rail.
Well, I'm sure we'll see him again someday, and I will mount his head on a pike. hear that, orc? I'm going to kill you. Wait, I have the perfect idea. Orcs are creatures of pride or fucking whatever, right? What if I just scream that I challenged him to a duel? And if he loses, I get to decapitate Groosh.
Who?
The orc god of orcs.
Okay.
Hey, orc, I challenge you to a duel.
A duel,
Orc boy.
a duel at
Orc
sunset.
boy. Orc boy. If you wanna fight, coward, you're a coward. Your orc tribe won't accept you because you ran away from a fight. Orcs fight to the death, orc. I noticed that you didn't die. And neither did we. Interesting, isn't it? I've come to the astute observation
He is
that
no
although
longer
you
here.
are known for fighting to the death, you did not die. Interesting. Your turning point forgotten realm. Macroback Bloodskin for turning point Maglubian.
Turning point Acheron.
Every time an orc runs away, my face gets smaller.
I'm the Dennis Prager of hobgoblins.
Oh no!
And Dennis Prager himself is already pretty hobgoblin-y.
Fucking take macro back anywhere.
Boom,
Banned
boom, boom.
from all the restaurants.
That's right. I practiced my right to open carry a great sword. That's right. I shat myself at a tribe party. That's right. I'm Goblin Caitlin Bennett.
Goblin Caitlin Bennett, you piece of shit.
Send me some Goblin AOC feet pics.
Charlie
This is
Crinkle.
psychic damage. God damn it.
I'm just gonna keep repeating it until I get a reaction.
What?
Charlie Crinkle.
I didn't fucking hear you the first time.
The joke.
Crinkle, when did your face get so small?
Anyway,
What are you
Anyway.
talking about? I don't.
we're making
I'm still
Charlie
confused.
Kirk, Turning Point USA guy with a really small face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His head is really big and his face is really small.
It got to the point where so many people were editing his face to be smaller that people saw his real face and they went, no, that's too big.
Fake. It's obviously fake.
It's someone who's on his side who photoshopped his face bigger.
Interesting. Curious. Well, I'm just gonna keep shouting challenges into the darkness up until it's time for us to go.
Alright.
Did we short rest at any point?
We just
Yeah.
did.
Just did.
We were
It's
short
why-
resting while you were bathing the axe in blood. So if you would call that light activity, and you got a short rest.
It was just me fucking gooping
Yeah,
it up.
if you took a minute
Well,
to eat like a cookie that I made.
I didn't know if dipping it in blood for you meant just like calmly or just fucking like you know.
No. I just gotta like soak it in blood, write some things, say some words, repeat up until the blade is red. You know, usual goblin things.
Hashtag just goblin things.
You also get a D and another D6.
Oh shit.
So you only add the modifier once, but you get a D8 and a D6 because of my cookie and
Do I get an additional D8 and an additional D6?
they're their own
Or
separate.
only-
They're like their own separate dies that you can just add during the short rest.
Okay, cool. Well, then I only used one hit die because the first one brought me up 11, and I only took a total of 12 damage.
Alright.
And no temp hit points or anything from that, Max?
No.
Okay.
At the end of long rests, I could make a special thing that can give temp HP.
Got it. Hey guys, you like my new axe? I defiled it in the name of Maglubiet.
Isn't
And
that
it's
the same? Oh,
but gross.
It's
why?
A little kind of sticky.
yeah, I was going to say sticky.
It's got goblin graffiti on it. Yes, well, it needs a bit to dry. I'll just throw it in the fire for a second.
The fucking blood evaporates.
Roasting it.
Scabs up the axe. Ooh.
Gross. I'm gonna chop so many wood. So many wood.
All right, back to the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cragmore Castle, here we come. Or should we go back to the town first? What do you guys think?
I kind of think we should just go to the castle.
Yep, straight to Cragmaw.
It's on the way.
It is on the way.
Alright. Well, as you guys head down the trail towards Cragmaw Castle, that's where we're gonna call it for the night, because that's basically all I had planned out.
All right.
Excellent.
And it's been 3 hours.
That one orc. You know what? I bet final boss fight. That one orc's gonna come in, fuck us up, because we never dealt with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna have a magic weapon.
He's gonna come in with the dragon. Like every loose end is just gonna come together at once in the form of this orc.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're
It's
just slowly making the
hilarious.
Sinister Six.
Little did you know that this orc was actually Glassstaff.
I would be so mad. I genuinely want like a new side quest to just randomly made further in where we just get a Sinister Six of every loose end. Because every time we've had a major like side quest or plot, we've had a character just be like,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
just leave.
They got survival instincts. They don't want to die.
Yeah, basically every time it's like, hey, if their boss dies, they fucking leave.
What a coward. Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.